What's up? What's up? How are you today? Hope you're doing well. I got my timer set just to keep me on track, make sure I don't go off too long here. Today is Wealth Wednesday, so welcome to it. Let's see, January 16th, 16 days in to 2019. 16 days. Can you remember back to 16 days ago? What were you talking about? What were you wanting? What were you desiring? What were you committing to? How you doing on it? How you doing on it? If you've dropped the ball, it's okay. Let's pick it back up and keep rolling. All right, that's what it's all about. Every new moment is a new moment. Every new day is a brand new day. And so don't beat up on yourself about what you haven't done if you've gotten off the track. But that's not the topic for today. We're going to talk about eradicating negative money mindsets. I'm going to give you a simple thing that you can do to absolutely make that happen. And so thanks for those of you hopping on live. I got it streaming up here and over here. And so welcome, guys. This session, by the way, my name is Justin. If you're seeing this outside of Facebook somewhere, this session is going to be good. I'm going to teach you a simple life hack that'll help you just eradicate any negative money mindsets that you might have and start to shift them into automatic positive money mindsets. So I see you guys popping on. This is going to benefit you, those of you that have a negative money mindset already, or you have limited thinking about money, or you want to begin to just start to shift to a more automatic positive money mindset. All right. Or if you want to create more wealth in your life, how many of you want that? Or kind of a physical realm, a bribe for you here, or you want to win a t-shirt. You want one of these t-shirts. It says the dream is free, the results are sold separately. I'm going to give a couple of these away before I'm done here today. And so let's see, before we get started, and then I'll do some shout outs for you guys real quick, see who we got here. A quick update before we dive in though. The business model webinar, I've talked about it every day for the last few days, 3 or 4 days. You guys said that you were interested in it, and so that's happening tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's okay. You can register for the webinar at justinglover.online/webinar. If you want to watch a 10-minute little primer video about what is the webinar about, what are we going to teach you, what are you going to learn, I did a little 10-minute primer video for you. Actually, it's 7 minutes, and there's a 3-minute song at the end of it. Little hint there. It's not quite as long as it looks. justinglover.online/agenda. That will actually get you there to that 10-minute primer video. Just to give you a quick little bit of context, those that might not know what the webinar is about, my partner and I have built multiple 7-figure businesses. Now it's time for us to build an 8-figure business. And so we've been working a lot on a new vision, a new structure. We've got everything, our entire business model mapped out. It's in a mind map. We've got it underway. Parts of it are already in place and running. Other parts are still yet to be built, but I'm going to be walking through all of it, the entire vision for the next 3 years for us, and show you everything that we're doing. And so if you're interested in seeing some of that, getting a behind the scenes look at an 8-figure business model, you'll see every product, every funnel, you'll see our income goals, you'll see our impact goals. So all of that is what we're doing. Plus we're giving away some stuff. We're giving away board games, we're giving away cash, we're giving away more of these t-shirts, we're giving away free digital access to some of our products. And so if you want to show up live, it'll be a fun party, you'll get some value from it. And you can do so by going to justinglover.online/agenda. That'll take you to a quick little teaser video, show you what it's about, and if you like it, sign up. It's free. All right, moving on. Let's do some shout outs and give some stuff away. So if you're coming on and you have not already done so yet, let me know in the comments, especially if you're catching the replay. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from and what's something positive going on in your life today. I like to fill the comments up with good news. And so reflect over your last 24 hours of your life and what's something good going on. I'll start with my good news. And by the way, if you are catching the replay, this applies to you also. Or just if you don't want to give me good news, just drop a hashtag replay so I at least know you were here. All right. My good news is yesterday we had 21 people. I had 21 people personally reach out to me from the 6 makeup tips video that I did yesterday. All right. Way more than I thought would reach out. About a third of them were women over 40, because that was the title of the thing. And I know nothing about makeup tips, but I Googled it and I found an article, and I retaught that article in a live, because that was sort of the challenge, to prove that you don't have to be an expert or an authority on any topic in order to provide value. Some of the people that reached out to me, the women over 40, they were like, hey, I know you were doing that to be funny, but those are actually good tips. I appreciate that. And so there was value given, there was value received. And so I also had people reaching out for the giveaway that I did. At the end of it, I talked about this little PDF that I give away on how to make better marketing videos that actually get more people reaching out. And I had several of them reach out from that. And it has nothing to do with makeup, but I was able to transition from talking about makeup into giving a call to action for my video tips thing, and it worked. People liked it. People reached out. 21 total. And so that's my good news. I'm pumped about those results. The momentum's starting to kind of build, doing these videos every day, putting out content every day, getting a lot more reach out. So let's do some shout outs and see what we got in terms of good news. Sam says his daughter is preparing to move to Florida. Really good news. Awesome. All right, I see Cindy and Noy here. What's up? What's up? Let's see. Jared is in the house. What's up, Jared? Nice to see you. Jeffrey Bush. Hello, hello. Jason Legard. Mr. J Boom. What is up, my friend? Good to have you here. Larry McMillan, I see you. Nice to have you here, my friend. TG. What's up, TG Thomas? So good to see you here, man. Hope you are doing well. Margaret, Jeff, I see you guys. So let's get into it. I got some tips for you guys. I got a life hack for you guys. But first, congratulations to Leanne Davis, Christine Beltran, and Kathleen Dime. You guys all won a t-shirt yesterday. This is the one. No, you're not like all gonna get this one, but one like it, whatever size you would like, just be sure to PM that to me. Actually, I'm going to tag you in this post below. PM Jessica Lawson. I will tag her, so you'll have access to her. You'll get a shirt. Send us what size do you want and where do you want us to send it. All right. And thanks so much for tuning in to my lives and engaging with my content. I appreciate it. Those of you that thinking, well, I want a shirt. Good news. I'm giving away 3 more today. Here is how you win. All right. Yesterday's contest is now expired. Today, right now, as I'm recording this live, it starts a new contest. You want to win a free t-shirt, I'll send it to you. I'll cover the shipping, no strings attached, but you got to do 3 things today to win. All right. Yesterday, you only had to do 2, making it a little bit harder. All right. The t-shirts are getting more and more scarce every day. The supply is getting smaller. So got to amp up the steps to see who actually wants it. So here's what you do. You leave a comment and you say, I want a t-shirt. That's step 1. Step 2 is you send me a direct message here on Facebook. So you click the little hover over my name, click message. You send me a direct message and you say, I want a t-shirt. So that's 2 I want a t-shirts. 1 is a comment, 1 is a direct message. Then step 3, this is in addition from yesterday, tag 1 person on this live. A minimum of 1 person. Now, hopefully I'm about to bring you enough value. I'm going to give you some share-worthy and tag-worthy content, what I believe is. And so I want you to help me get this message out. And so I'm adding in, if you leave a comment, send me a direct message and tag 1 person. Just tell me you want the t-shirt and then tag 1 person to watch this video. And I'll send you a free t-shirt, no strings attached. All right. So let's get into the content. I see Sam wants a t-shirt, so there you go, already taking the first step. Content, here we go. The title is a simple life hack to eradicate your negative money mindset. And so here's the deal. And I've talked about this before, but the masses are programmed to an automatic negative money mindset. Meaning when the masses think about money, or the conversation of money comes up, or anything in the realm of money, their automatic default response in thinking how they think, or the beliefs that come up to the surface in that moment, negative. And it is those thoughts, it is those beliefs that are stopping them from creating more wealth. That's the thing that's stopping more wealth from coming into most people's lives. Just they simply think about it wrong. Because if you think, I'll give you an example. If you think everybody that has a lot of money is evil, you're not the only one. All right, Hollywood's told us that. Celebrities, like lots of people, like we've been kind of programmed to that. People with lots of money are evil. They probably did something evil. If you believe that, or you think that most people that have money, you will never become one of those people, because we won't become something that we despise. It's just not the way that it works. And so you got to, like, these beliefs, these negative money mindsets that I'm talking about, they're so subtle. Most of the time they're unconscious and we don't even know. We got to do some digging. You got to be, we got to flex the awareness muscles and think, oh, I just thought that, oh, yeah, that's one of those negative money. What can I do to proactively reprogram that, right? That's the game here. Because when you get your mind right, everything else just falls into place. And so that's the framework here. The masses, just know that the masses have negative money mindset in programming. And so if you want to make a lot of money, you want to create a lot of wealth, then you must reprogram your mindset from default negative to default positive. That's got to happen. And so what I'm going to share with you right now is a way to actually do that, a way that you will hopefully experience that happening almost automatically. One of the easiest ways in the world to do it. All right, you ready for it? Same thing as I talked about last Wednesday. Today is Wealth Wednesday. I use that hashtag in the title. And so let me give you some context. I first heard about this from my buddy Ray Higdon. He teaches it every Wednesday in his Rank Makers group, Wealth Wednesday, and he gives an action step. And the action step is always the same every Wednesday. Go do a random act of kindness for a stranger that involves a financial exchange. And so I watched him do this for a little while, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to start doing that in my team groups as well. And so I started doing it and teaching it to my groups. And so every Wednesday, people in our group go out and do random act of kindnesses for a stranger. And so the reason, and I'll explain the benefits and why we do this and why it's as specific as it is. But now I wanted to actually bring that to you guys and share it with you guys, because this is the easiest way to start programming your negative money mindset. This is the way to consciously start doing that. And it's one of the biggest benefits of actually doing it. And so Wealth Wednesday, by participating in it, that's your action step, for lack of better words. Today, if you want to start reprogramming your mindset, here's what you do. First, you go do a random act of kindness for a stranger that involves financial exchange. A couple of key points here. The amount does not matter. I don't care if you give somebody $250 to pay off their layaway at Walmart, or if you give somebody behind you 25 cents. I don't care. The amount is irrelevant. It's irrelevant. All right. Just do something. It does need to involve a financial exchange. That's where we get to the programming. So it can be a quarter. You can pay somebody's toll behind you in the toll booth. You can buy somebody's coffee behind you in Starbucks. You can do lots of stuff. You can, when you get change, if you have any discount apps or anything, it's something I do quite often. I got like different discount apps where I get, $5 off of a sandwich, or $4 off of something else, or whatever, right? Buy one, get one. Those deals are everywhere. Anytime I see one of those, I go and cash it in and I take the savings. So if I save $5, I'll say, you know what? Let me use this $5. Give me a gift card. Give me a $5 gift card. And I'll take the gift card and go give it to somebody in that facility, in that store, that restaurant, whatever it is. And so the act doesn't matter. The amount doesn't matter. It does need to be for a stranger. And the reason that we suggest a stranger is because if you do something financially for a close friend or a family member, there's a possibility, a lot higher possibility, that there's going to be, like, they're not going to receive it fully. There's going to be some other thoughts that come on, oh, he's just doing it because he feels bad or whatever, like from both sides. And so you just eliminate that altogether. Go find a stranger and do it, because there's no strings attached. You just say, hey, for Wealth Wednesday, here you go. It's one of the things I do every Wednesday. You're the lucky guy. You're the lucky gal. They're able to receive it more fully. You're able to give it more fully and experience the benefits. So that's the reason we say a stranger. Now, the benefits of doing this. Number one, it feels good, doesn't it? Doesn't it feel good to go and do something like this? That's benefit number one. Feeling good is what my life is all about. And so like somebody tells me, oh, you'll feel good if you do this. I'm like, sold. Let's go. I don't even need to hear the rest of the benefits. I'm doing what am I doing? That's just one benefit though. The other benefit is they feel good. It's another benefit. They feel good. You could literally, do you know, I talked more in depth about this last week, but do you know that you pass somebody every single day? Very likely that you pass somebody or engage or interact with somebody who's suicidal, who wants to die, who doesn't want to live anymore, who's depressed, who's unhappy. You pass by and interact with these people every day, multiple times a day. And so if you do a random act of kindness for one of those people, maybe they're depressed, maybe they're suicidal, maybe they're in line to buy a coffee from Starbucks and they're really down, they've had a really bad day, they're going to drink their coffee and go kill themselves. Maybe that's the plan. And if that's the plan and you're there and they happen to be the one that you do the random act of kindness for, maybe you instill some hope in them. Maybe they think, you know what, there are nice people out here. Maybe not today. Maybe I don't do what I was about to do. I don't do that today. And you extend their life. And maybe that puts them on a different path. And maybe they go on to do amazing stuff. Maybe they change the world. Maybe they come up with, they become very charitable, or they're a smart doctor and they come up with a cure of something that we didn't have a cure for, or whatever, right? They go on to change the world. You never know how a simple, small, random act of kindness can completely change somebody's life and change the direction of the world. And so what we're here to do is bring lots of people to go out and do this constantly. Can you do it if it's Thursday, if it's Friday, if it's Monday? Yes, of course. You can do this stuff every day if you want. However, we focus on Wednesday because it's a single day to focus on. If you tell the masses, hey, you should be doing this every day. Great, they'll get it. Very small percentage of people will actually go out and never do anything. You focus it on one day, a lot higher percentage go out and do stuff. And so that's why we focus it here on Wealth Wednesday. But reality, if you're watching this on Thursday and you want to go out, you want to feel better right now, you want to make somebody else feel better right now, and you want to start chipping away at that negative money mindset, you can do this any day of the week. And so that is the next big benefit, is you start to chip away at the negative money mindset. And there's an approach to do this, because you can go do a Wealth Wednesday, go do a random act of kindness for a stranger and not chip away at your negative money mindset. That can happen. That's a possible thing. The way you do that is you go do the random act of kindness because I told you to, and because you feel like, oh, well, Justin said if I go do this thing, that my mindset will get better, I'll make more money, and all this other stuff. So I'm gonna do it. And you just and you go and do it just to do it. You might feel better, probably. They will definitely feel better because they don't know that you're doing it, out of spite or whatever. But you won't get the benefit of it actually shifting your negative money mindset. You gotta consciously do that. That is an awareness and a conscious decision that you have to make. And so here's what you do. When you do the random act of kindness, you have to physically think with your mind, use that muscle that we got, and think, I like doing this stuff. And the more money that I have, the more of this type of stuff I can do. If you're giving somebody a quarter, you make the connection. You know what? I know this isn't much. Say this in your head, or say it out loud after you leave, or say it to them. I know this isn't much, but this is one thing that I love to do, because the more money that I make, the more types of things like this I can go and do. And if you just say that, if you just acknowledge that, then what you're doing is you're starting to convince yourself, you're starting to sell yourself on the idea that more money in your life is a good thing, because you can do more stuff like this. And if you make that connection, once that connection is strong, and especially if you're doing this week after week after week, you're strengthening that connection, and you'll get to a point where your default automatic is positive instead of negative. You'll get to that point. And so I want to talk one more specific step after this. So after you do the random act of kindness, there's also benefits that you can get by sharing the story. And so by coming back to this thread and saying, hey, here's what I did today, here's how they reacted, it was awesome. You don't have to give amounts, you don't have to give names, you don't have to the whole point of sharing is not to brag. If you share to be boastful and you share your story to brag or to say, look how good I am, or look what I did today, if you do it from that heart, from that energy, it won't have the same effect. All right, you won't get the benefit from it. Somebody might see that story and you might inspire them to go out and say, wow, it's a really, really good idea. He kind of sounded like a jerk face when he said it, but I like that idea. I'm going to go do something today. And it's the inspiration of others. That's the reason that we share. That's the reason that I encourage you to share your story. Don't keep it to yourself. Share it, actually share it, and you might inspire somebody else. Again, you don't have to go into details. You don't have to get specific about anything, but by sharing the story, you might inspire others to do it. And it reinforces even further, it reinforces that positive, the more I can do of this, the more things like this I can do, the better. The more money I have, the more things like this I can do. It just reinforces all of that programming that we're doing. So there you go. I hope you found this helpful. Those are the first little tips. If you did, please let me know in the comments if you agree with the spirit of, sorry, my dog is kind of hacking in the background. But if you agree with the spirit of just doing random act of kindness for strangers on a regular basis, then hit the share button and help me get the message out to the world. If you hit the share button and you leave a comment and say, I want a shirt, I'll send you a shirt. All right, it's a free t-shirt. Can't beat free 99. Looks like this. It says the dream is free. The results are sold separately. We'll be shipping out the next batch in a couple of days from now. And so, yeah, if you want it, let me know. And on a little unrelated note, I know that some of you here want to learn how to create more effective marketing. I got a lot of marketers that follow me. You want to specifically create more effective marketing videos that generate more leads, that get you into more sales conversations, that help you sell more of whatever it is that you sell or promote. And if that's you, I have a special gift for you today. It's kind of a must read if you're doing live videos or any kind of marketing videos. And this is it. All right. If you haven't gotten this yet, reach out to me, send me a direct message and say, hey, send me the video tips and I'll send this right over. It's called 10 Facebook Secrets, 10 Steps to Highly Effective Facebook Lives to help you get more leads and sales. You can actually apply this stuff to any live video. It doesn't have to be on Facebook, and it can be pre-recorded too. And so what it is a 4-page PDF, very simple to read, not a lot of time investment to read this thing. Goes super quick, but the tips will absolutely help you get more leads and make more sales from your marketing videos, if that's what you want. Now, just fair warning, if you're already crushing it with your videos and you're pulling in tons of leads and making tons of sales, or if you're somebody, you're like, I'm never in a million years going to ever do a video, don't get this. Don't tell me this probably won't help you unless you decide you want to print it out. It does make a good fan. It's quite nice, actually. I should turn my fan on up there. But if you're already getting a lot of results, then this won't help. But if you're somebody that does want to learn how to actually have more success, create more effective videos, you're going to want to reach out to me. Or if you're, I guess, I don't want to call you lazy because that kind of seems offensive, but I realize that it takes more clicks and more words to actually send a direct message. And so if you'd like to just leave me a comment, you can do that too. Drop me a comment, say video tips, all right? If you say video tips, that'll let me know that you want it. Myself or somebody from my team will reach out and get that to you. That way you can get it. It's a 4-page PDF document. Along with this, I forgot to tell you, I'm including a little 20-minute video where I actually walk through all of the tips and I explain them and unpack them a little bit more. And this isn't some rehashed content. that I found on a YouTube article or YouTube video or blog article. This is stuff that I've learned and I personally implement, and this is the stuff that works. I mean, I had 21 people reach out to me yesterday alone from a stupid video I did about makeup tips for women over 40. If I can get reach outs from that, this stuff works. All right, I could easily sell this for money if I wanted to, but instead we're giving it to you guys for free. These are the tips that will transform your marketing. You're going to love tip number 7 in here, by the way. My partner Brenda used tip number 7 just yesterday, and she took somebody somebody reached out to her from Facebook Live that she did, and they actually pitched their product in that reach out. Or somewhere along that interaction. So she used this tip from number 7, and it converted, and it turned that conversion around, that conversation around. I noticed this morning that he went on to purchase one of our products, and so this stuff works. If your aim is to get more leads and more sales from the videos that you create, don't even think about doing your next video until you download this thing. Get it, reach out to me, it's totally free. Just tell me you want it, type video tips in the comments, or send me a direct message with the words video tips and I'll get it right over to you. Thanks for all of you that have tuned in. Leo, what is up, my man? I haven't seen you in a minute. I hope you are doing well. So good to have you here, man. Let's connect. Danny is in the house. What's up, Danny? I see Wes has joined the party. Tom Hudson, good morning, or good afternoon, I guess. Brenda is here. Jeff wants a t-shirt. All right, I'll send you a t-shirt. Just follow the instructions previously mentioned. I see Joe is in the house. What's up, Joe? Diane, good to see you here as always. Jeff Hernandez, good to see you, buddy, as well. All right, so I'm going to wrap this thing up. I've been going a little bit long. I'm trying to keep these things below 30 minutes. I'm at 27 now, so I'm going to kill this thing. You guys have an amazing day. I will be back tomorrow talking about something, and so if you have any questions or I can do anything for you, just send me a private message, and I'm happy to help. Thanks so much. Have an amazing day. Talk to you tomorrow.